Hello, fam. Ella. Hey, 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 hey. And my dog, because I set my cup. Hello. Don't be shy. Say hi. Tell me who's on and where we're from. Ella. That was me. Come here. My dog's going a little nutty because I set my cup down and it sounded like someone at the door. All right. How we doing? See, we got some people on. Who's ready to learn best practices for recruiting drivers? Ella, that is enough. I want to see who's on. Who's on? Don't be shy. Say hi. Tell me how long you've been with DealMachine. I want to see some new members up in here. No one's saying hi. Milton said hi. Hi, Milton. All right, I'm pulling up some ads for you guys. I'll be giving out some documents here in a second. Also, I'd like to know who has deal finders or who are looking for deal finders, because I think we could probably match some people up on here if we find some. So if you already have a team of deal finders, I'd love to hear about it. If you don't, I'd still love to hear how you've already tried recruiting. You know, if you have any questions on things, the top questions I get and what I'm going to go over is, how do you pay them? How many hours should they work? How many properties should they add? Where do I find them? Those are just some of the things that I usually hear. So, oh, we got Michael Harris. Hey, Michael, good to see you again, friend. Been on with us for 1 month and happy to have you with us. Sell Charlotte homes fast. Not currently using it. That's totally fine. I'm happy to show you anything that you may have questions about with the app, what we can do and everything like that. Today, I want to just focus a lot on recruiting drivers and best practices with that. So I'm looking up right now a couple of articles that I'm going to share with you guys. And I'm also going to show you some ways that I've now been telling people to recruit drivers that I think is pretty pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. Chicago, 14-day trial. Hey, Harold, how's it going? What part of Chicago are you in? I used to live in Greektown. All right, so I've got a couple of things pulled up, and I'm also going to pull up where to recruit drivers in DealMachine. So if you don't know already, on the basic plan, you do get 1 driver. On the professional plan, you get 2 drivers plus another admin on your team. And then if you're on enterprise, you get up to 30 admins plus up to 300 deal finders. And you also get a landing page to recruit them and also train them. So I'm going to wait just a second to see if we get any more people on here. Harold's on Southside. Nice. Milton, just going solo, not recruiting any drivers until I figure everything out myself before I try to teach anybody else. That is a great thing to do. I recommend you do go out and drive and learn things before you start, and don't worry if you're not at the point to getting more drivers right now. It takes time. Get a couple deals under your belt, make sure that you can pay them. I'll tell you a couple different pay structures that I would suggest for that I've seen work really well, and also that David suggests. So all right, I'm gonna just dive in here then, and I figure people will come on when they come on. So first things first, I'm going to share my DealMachine account so that you can see where to recruit drivers. I'm going to rate my conversation. Okay, so when you're recruiting drivers, it's different than for the CRM. The CRM, if you want people on there to just manage your list and everything, you go to team. But for drivers, you go to driving, and then you go to drivers. And then you can invite by email. This is for basic and professional. You'll be able to invite by email. And you would just type in their email address, and then they'd get an email with a link that'll go straight there. Your drivers should not be prompted to pay for anything because it's under your plan. So they should not be prompted to pay for anything. If they do, they use the wrong spot, or they just went to DealMachine.com. The other thing for enterprise is you can build a funnel. So this is the landing page that you can use. And then you can customize the video. You can customize what it says, anything here. It's all customizable. And then there's training videos that we provide, but you can also, again, customize those. That includes how you're getting paid, what properties that you should be adding, how you add a property, taking pictures, route tracking. And then one of my favorite things is this automated email. Once they sign up, this will be sent to them, and you can do whatever you want here. You can change any of the wording that you would like. So that way they can go ahead and see you. Hey, Derek. Ella. We're back to working at home, so you guys get to hear Ella all the time. Jim, I've been using DealMachine for a week now. Loving it. Jim, welcome to the fam. So excited to have you with us. Derek, thank you. Smash that like button, people. Okay, so going into recruiting deal finders, okay, couple of different things. One, here I have a deal finder example. Let me just share this. So this one's for Indeed. So Indeed, now you have to actually pay to post a job description. But you do get really good quality leads from it because it's people who are looking for a job. Now, I would do this if you're doing, hourly or per deal, because this will be really great. I'm going to actually post this so that you guys can all see it and look at it. So this is the Indeed one. Okay. So with the Indeed one, try saying like acquisitions driver or field associate, not deal finder, because who's going to know what a deal finder is? So if you say something that's like field associate, acquisitions driver, put in there, part-time salary, 15 an hour. That's what David put in. Qualification questions, things that you should be asking them. message to candidates. So this is something that you could put to them so that way they follow the rules. So visit, and this is where David would put in his landing page link. Follow the steps, get emailed the link for the mobile app, and you're going to use to add properties. Add 20 properties around blah, blah, blah that are run down or distressed physically. Pin 20 of those properties in the mobile app within the next 2 days, and I'll Venmo you $20. This is how he qualifies his drivers. And I really, really love that, because you're going to get people who do sign up, but, you know, maybe they just sit there. Well, you want somebody who's going to take, you know, put forth the effort to go and put properties in. Jonathan, is this working? Is the link working or is it not? I'll try sharing it again. Let me know if that works. Okay. So this is the Indeed one. So David's results with this is he got 100 clicks to the posting. It says without paying for advertising, but apparently now you do have to. And I don't know the price of that off the top of my head. And 20 applicants actually sent me their resume after 1 week. And then that's when he actually went forward. So they had some hoops to go through, but you want to do that because you want to make sure that they're going to be qualified drivers for you. Okay, so this is the first thing that I wanted to show you guys. The next one is a Craigslist ad that David had. And I would say definitely look at this for, you know, wording and stuff like that. But I don't know if I'd necessarily go to Craigslist for this. I would just try it as another way to get people to come on. Let me share this one because Craigslist, it's just that it's not usually people who are looking for like a job. And right now there are a lot of people who need jobs. So we want to help people out. Okay, so I just sent the Craigslist one as well for you guys to look at. And then I'm going to show you some of my creative ways of where to post these, where like other little things that you could be doing that are just creative, I would say. So first things first, I'll show you a free software that is great for collecting deal finders. It's called Facebook. So one place to go ahead and post a job recruitment right there on your newsfeed. Oh, bless me. Newsfeed and your story. You don't know how many people that you know that may want to do this. Okay. So here in Facebook, post it here. Then the next place that you want to go to is go to groups. So what I did is I typed in DoorDash Indianapolis. And I went to groups. So like, see all these groups now. See, this has 9 posts a day. This says drivers only. So like, obviously they're not going to put us in there. You can have DoorDash drivers. This is a group, 170 posts a day. Like, that's pretty dang good. DoorDash driver network. Then also another big group thing that you would look at, Indianapolis jobs. Now you can do this for any place that you live. I'm telling you. So I would look to see how many posts a day, how active is the group. So like I could join all of these and start posting in there and it's free. So then I would go to any of these opportunities in small businesses, Indiana jobs. I mean, there's so many groups that you could go through with this. So this would be my other way. Now, the last way that I would definitely suggest trying is if you are in a metropolitan area and you tend to take a lot of Ubers, a lot of Lyfts, I would make some cards and I would generate a QR. This is for mainly enterprise people. I would do this to where I put in my website, I'd get a QR code made, and I'll put this in there too. This is a free QR generator. Ooh, that's a long thing. So sorry. But you can generate a QR code, give that to somebody. If you're in a Lyft or Uber, be like, hey, here's a card. If you ever want to make some extra money while you're driving, like, here you go, and give them a little elevator pitch. Ooh, chill. Jonathan, I can't watch now, but where will I be able to watch a replay of this? Jonathan, not a problem. Good to see you, friend. This will be on YouTube afterwards. It'll be saved, and it will be in the live playlist as well. So either place, you can go ahead and watch this later. Good to see you, though. So I would recommend doing that as another creative way to get drivers. Have them jump through some hoops to make sure. Now, the next question that I'm going to be answering is, how do I pay my drivers? That's a big one. So you have to know, I will tell you that I've done commission-based off of closed deals. And I'll tell you, people will fall off like flies because it takes time to get a deal, and they're going to put in, they may start off really strong. I had someone who put in like over 100 properties in 1 week, and then they stopped because I didn't get anything right away. And so they went ahead and fell off. What I would suggest, and what would help you with your business and tracking how many leads you're getting in every week, and so you can almost pinpoint how many leads you're adding every week through your drivers, is I would do hourly. I would do between $10 and $15 an hour. I would do it where it's either 10 to 20 hours a week. And I would calculate it as the minimum of 15 properties added an hour, 15 to 20 properties added an hour. So then what you can do is you can say, okay, I need you to drive a minimum of 10 hours a week. Guys, go to colleges. So that was another thing on Facebook. You could go to so around here, I could probably go to IUPUI student jobs, or college students looking for jobs, or, something like that. And so I can go ahead and post in there and be like, hey, I need someone who drives 10 hours a week for $15 an hour. And then you can have them go through and do that. I would say that over, and you can do per property, but that can go up. I would say maybe $1. I know some people do $2, but it all just depends on where your budget is. Also, if you guys don't know already, there's a KPI. Right. Hold on. I'm going to share my screen again. If you wanted to see how many leads you need to be getting in, I know I've mentioned this before, but in your dashboard, if you go to your success steps and you go down to the bottom here and it says set an official weekly goal and it's highlighted. If you click that, I need to share my other screen now. Sorry, guys. You'll get a KPI track sheet that actually puts in if you were to pay hourly, how much that would cost you, and you'd be able to track that. So this is our budget planner, scaling budget planner. So all you have to do is follow that link, put in your name, email, and then submit it. And then you'll get the spreadsheet that you can go ahead, type in how many deals you want to do. And then it breaks down, how many properties you need to add. What if you were to add people to your team? How much would that cost you, including how much you're spending on mail or skip tracing, things like that. So that's something to really consider as well. There was one other thing. Oh, keeping them motivated. Put in little incentives of like, hey, if you reach like David did, if you put in 20 properties in the next 2 days, I'll give you $20. And then that way they're qualified, they get a little incentive. I would do that also if they were to add like 200 properties, give them like a $50 gift card or something like that. It keeps them motivated and it keeps them going towards a goal as well. And that'll keep them sticky. So, what questions do we have? This is also time where like feel free to ask any questions about DealMachine. If you're new and want to see something or maybe don't know if something's available through the software, I'm happy to give you guys a demo as well. But I really just wanted to go over best practices for recruiting drivers. Don't give up. I know that recruiting can be so tedious and very disheartening at times because you could get a lot of people who sign up, but that actually don't do anything. But man, I think it was Crystal Polite and Dedrick that were talking. They have one lady who just kills it. She is amazing. You just need one of those and it'll change your business. So I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to ask any questions that you guys have. Next week, I wanted to let you guys know that we actually are having a guest on. Her name's Lauren Hardy, and she was actually on maybe a month or two ago with David. She does a virtual wholesaling course with Wholesaling Inc., and she'll be on here to answer all of your questions that you guys may have. I know she's talked about virtual driving for dollars with DealMachine, so I'm just so excited to have her on there. Also wanted to let you know, I think this is still going on, and I will make sure. I want to make sure I say this right. Yeah, here we go. The first giveaway is okay. Okay, so this is still going on. So Dedrick and Crystal Polite, if you have not heard of them, they're amazing. They're doing a giveaway every Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. on Instagram Live every Tuesday until August 4th. So you still have time until, well, next week will be the time. So they'll give away one tomorrow and then they'll give away one next week. But I will get the link to you guys. But you're probably like, what are they giving away, Elise? You haven't said anything yet. So they are giving away about $2,000 worth in prizes. One winner will be randomly selected live online per week to win their course on how to close 5 to 10 deals per month driving for dollars without needing a real estate license and without tons of cash or credit. And then you go to this link, you'll be able to claim your free The Polite Method ebook PDF, and you'll also be registered to win. So this is the link that you can follow to register for that. Their course is great. I believe, I'm trying to think of how much it actually costs outside of it, but I know plenty of people who have gone through it and have become extremely successful with their driving for dollars business. So this is really generous of them. And you guys have 2 more times to, go and find out. I think their Instagram is Be Polite Properties, but I will double check that. Again, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Yes, so it's at Be Polite Properties is their Instagram for you guys to follow. If you are on our YouTube channel, they do have also a case study with us. That's really amazing. So be sure to check that out as well. I don't see any questions, so I will probably head off here. But just so you guys know, Wednesday, again, we are real-time driving for dollars. Wednesday, Friday, I am not going to be doing a live because I will be off. I'm taking the day off. And then we'll be back Monday with Lauren Hardy, which I'm super excited about again. She's amazing. And just so thankful for her to come on with us. So don't forget, go to the giveaway, make sure you enter, and I will see you guys later. And happy deal finding. Go out there and add some leads.